First, Peñaprancia Basilica. Built in the late 20th century, the basilica is one of the most significant religious structures in southern Luzon. It houses the miraculous image of Our Lady of Peñaprancia, which was brought to the Philippines by Spanish missionaries in the 18th century. The devotion began in 1710 with the healing of Miguel Robles de Covarrubias. The annual Peñaprancia Festival draws millions of tourists, making it one of Asia's largest Marian celebration, in the statement to deep-rooted Catholic faith in the region. Second, San Francisco Church and Bell Tower, Naga City. Originally constructed by Franciscan friars in 1570s, this church is one of the oldest in the region. It has endured several reconstructions due to earthquake and wartime damage. During the Philippine Revolution and World War II, it served as the base and refuge for revolutionaries and guerrilla fighters. The adjacent Bell Tower, a Spanish-era relic, stands as the silent witness to centuries of religious, social, and political events. Third, Mount Tisarog National Park. Though celebrated for its ecological diversity, Mount Tisarog also has a strong historical role. During World War II, it's become a strategic hideout and base camp for Filipino guerrilla forces resisting Japanese occupation. Its forest-covered slopes provided shelter and remnants of their presence, just as tunnels and hideouts remain. The mountain symbolizes both natural heritage and the resilience of Filipino resistance fighters. Fourth, Casa Tribu Museum, Bombon. This heritage house-turned museum showcases the traditional Bicolano way of life, built in the Spanish period, and later restored. Its exhibits tool furniture, clothing, and religious items used by early Bicolanos. It reflects the cultural evolution of the region, from indigenous roots to colonial influences, offering visitors an immersive historical experience. Number 5, and last for historical site for Camarines Sur, Tigao Church, St. Clare of Assisi Parish. Erected in the 18th century by Spanish missionaries, this church is among the oldest in the Camarines Sur. It played a key role of spreading Christianity in the Partido area. Over the centuries, it survived revolts, colonial transitions, and natural calamities. Its enduring structure and religious artifacts highlights and strength of Catholic traditions in rural Bicol. National Historical Site in the Philippines. First is Rizal Park, Luneta, in Manila. Once called Bagong Bayan, this park is the site where Dr. Rizal was executed by a Spanish firing squad on December 30, 1896. His death galvanized the Philippines Revolution. Today, the park is the major historical landmark with a Rizal monument serving as a national symbol of freedom and enlightenment. Second, Fort Santiago, Intramuros, Manila. This fortress, established in 1571, was the military headquarters of Spanish colonial authorities. Over the century, it became a prison for political residents, including Jose Rizal, who was held there before his execution. During World War II, it was also used by the Spanish to detain the torture Filipino guerrillas. Its preserved ruins and dungeons tell the story of colonialization, struggle, and resilience. The third is Baraswain Church, Malolos, Bulacan, known as the cradle of democracy in the East. This church was the site of First Philippine Congress in 1898 and the drafting of the Malolos Constitution. It was also where President Emilio Aguinaldo took his oath as a leader of the First Philippine Republic, the first constitutional republic in the Asia. The church stands as the strong symbol of Filipino sovereignty and the fight for independence. Fourth is Corregidor Island, Bataan, strategically located at the mouth of Manila Bay. Corregidor was a key military defense post during World War II. It was heavily fortified by the America and became the final stronghold during the Battle of the Philippines in 1942. After months of resistance, Allied forces surrendered to the Japanese, but later returned and reclaimed it. The island, now dotted with ruins, memorials, and museums, honors the bravery of Filipino and American soldiers. Fifth, last for the National Historical Site in the Philippines was Leyte Landing Memorial, Palo Leyte. This site marks the return of General Douglas MacArthur to the Philippines on October 20, 1944. The landing, occupied by Filipino and American forces, was a major turning point in the liberation of the country from Japanese occupation. The bronze statue at the site commemorates that historic moment and represent the fulfillment of MacArthur's iconic promise, "I shall return."